So today I'm gonna show you how to create that film look in DaVinci Resolve using the enhancer. And just so you know, this video is not a sponsor, but they did send that product for me to try. So this is gonna be my personal opinion, and I hope you enjoy and you'll learn something today. If you don't wanna wait, I'm gonna put a print on the screen right now so you can see all the settings that I've been using for the past projects, and this way you are able to copy the same settings that I'm using, okay? And there's many different ways you're gonna be able to use and apply this plugin on DaVinci Resolve. Me personally, I'm gonna show you the one that's most efficient for my process, for my workflow, and what I think is the quickest one. So you can convert everything using the enhancer as well. I'm not gonna do that right now because I like to use just as a final look that I'm looking for with the adjustment layer. This way I just stretch on top of my clips after everything is graded and adjusted, and then it's so quick. In media pool, just kidding, effect, adjustments clip. If you don't see that, just research here, adjustment on all the tool ones. I usually put like favorite, and then it's gonna be on my favorites here. Drag this here, and that's how I apply everything here. On film developer, to be honest, I don't really use that. I do previously everything on my color grade space. So film, you see that we have so many options here. You see when I press here, it will change the color already. Film compression, you'll be able to play a little bit with these colors, tones, and highlights as well, just changing a little bit more. Expand the black points or the white points. Print, different looks as well. I don't really play with this one. Color head, this is where you're gonna be able to manipulate a lot. The tones, make sure that you always enable, otherwise you're not gonna see any change. All the colors, the magenta, the green, the cyan, the red, I like to do that in the color grading. Film grain, and I think that's one of the biggest points that this plugin shine. The 16 is the perfect amount for me. And then halation, it's another style. You create that little red line here. And one cool thing is because the mask mode, you'll be able to see the areas that is being affected. For example, this is very strong. The 16 was nice. I like this. Bloom, it's another very popular effect that you can create with Black Promised. Super popular. And a huge plus for this effect is because when you use the Black Promised, it's baked in your footage, and there is no way they're gonna be able to adjust that. But to be able to have that with just one slide, that's very good, very handy. And then you see here, 35mm is my favorite as well. Creates that softening, that look. Same thing with the mask mode. You'll be able to see before you apply the effect what is the look that you're going for. A little bit more strong. This is a little softer. That's my favorite one. Bloom, halation, and the film grain, the best feature that I found, and that's the thing that creates this look. Film damage, I don't really touch that much. The film breathe, the same thing, is gonna create that color shift that some old film styles have. I don't really like that one. Gate wave, it's the movement they used to create in the old days, and it will create even like a little bit of a crop because it's trying to compensate for the area that's gonna move. And the same thing, you'll be able to customize 8mm, definitely faster, so I don't play with that. Vignette, that's something that's cool as well, which is gonna be able to highlight the center of the image. I like to keep this very smooth, very subtle, nothing crazy. And then monitor, here's another cool feature because there is false color, that this is kind of like the representation of exposure. The black is gonna be represented by the blue, like the shadows, the dark tones, and then the highlights, the bright areas, is gonna go up red, and then our skin tones is gonna be around this area. So you can adjust every single thing with the false color on and make sure that everything is well exposed. Super cool feature. And then the output is gonna be the area that you're gonna adjust the intensity. But then I feel like if you're using this filter, you have to go all in, otherwise it's not gonna be as fun. It's definitely a personal look. The LED generator, which is pretty cool, but I do need to say we are not able to use or baked in that film grain, the halation, the bloom, the vignette, the film breathe, and the gate wave, which for me, that's what it's the most important for this look. Boom, you can export all these different settings except the ones that I mentioned before. I don't really use as much. And then the last one is options with the quality normal, which is gonna be fast, where high take a little bit more of juice. I don't see much of a difference, just leave normal and it's gonna be fast, it's gonna be perfect. License info, here's where you're gonna be able to put your email when you download all this stuff, and then you can activate your plugin over here because you're gonna have to use your license ID, and then you're gonna activate or deactivate the plugin over here. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment down below. If you want to learn a little bit more about this plugin, I'm gonna leave in the description down below. Let me know what is your favorite tool. For me, it's definitely the halation, bloom, and the grain.